Push, Sligo!
Ready to go, Tano?
Fucking, it's taking a minute to connect up to my thing. It's not fucking going through. Come on. Right, there we go.
Good.
Go live.
You're live.
Going live, 1 second. Going live. You're live.
Hello and welcome to Heffernan Park Ballina for the Energia Series Round 3, Sligo versus Ballina. This week now, Sligo strong before Ballina on the centre circle, on the midfield. I made this game got to the Dungeon Sligo Rugby and Ballina joined by Galway. Michael,
lovely day for a game. Fun if you're standing in the stand, it's a bit wet and windy, as we saw there from the kickoff. So it looks like Sligo will take this to win.
That's a big kick on the Ballina. They're out half. Right, the run routine to the second. It's a line of the Sligo here. Good start plan now. Sligo arrogance that win. They won the toss. Against it, and some guys for the first I don't know what's in the camera, but at this point in this day, must be win 2 teams the next they can play as Maddie early, Sligo, Booker, right for the Gallo, Brazil International, Booker, it's Sligo in Brazil, and we'll go to the whole thing in just a second. Sligo with the without him, joint captains up. Push on to the plan. Even back. Sligo's pack is a feature. That's a win. This might be the start of looking for him. Sligo have it. Take the basket themselves. Front for the Sligo of Cooper Watchwich, Matty Early at 2, Buchan, and Pedro Magallo is tight head. Craig Trimble and Adrian Cummins, second row. David Heath is right side with flanker. Brian West, open side, number 7. Stuart Dowden at 8, the co-captain. Cuba Cavari switches from full back last week and out half this week. He's number 9. Or scrum half, sorry. The 10 is Ewan Brown. The wings, Philip Carter, Cal Goddard, and the Gab, his first centre, Jack Keegan, co-captain, second centre, and Guilherme Coqueto, our others is in. He's a full back. From full right here, and it's Craig Coleman. And the second centre, Cali Quinn. So a young down half team like the old, all players against in their academies. Nice job, Jack. Good tackle by Jack Keegan. I'm not doing the ball. I know this is the start, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm very happy. As when they're very young, so you would be worried about Sligo's physicality and strong.
What's Spurley?
They started very well. They're taking against Sligo, which is very hard.
Lost their first 2 fixtures, they lost 41-20 to Burnley. It's massive, unlucky. 15-24 Buccaneers here. Sligo won their first 2, so try to make them in kids. Got one go in.
Yeah, massive pressure there. That's the way they play under JP Ross. The new coach, really high tempo. It didn't work so well against Corinthians, but it's the music really won the game. So the Ballina attack, Shane Clark putting down Brian Bowler. Second row, Thomas Hannigan and Mark Reedy. Then the back row, Luke Sweeney, Jason Doherty, and Matt DeMille. And Patrick Howley, then the scrum half is Ian Quinn, out half Craig McCormick, the backs John must have been running like 20 minutes back into his first start of the year. Instead of the Alex Burduff, Bradley Needham as I told you, Dara Holt, his mother and proud Sligo woman is full back. She's actually vice president of the club here too, so
She's very much gone now on its own. You were very the man is that there trying asking what kind of was. And here was Galwegians. Oh, he has a real step in him. Oh, we see it here. I think there is. Step. He's hurt. Stop. Here with Galwegians. He's gone. He's going to be stopped. Good turn. Can't go there. It's in. He tries to offload and Sligo did recycle this. Will they slow it down here? Keep going. Ballina back foot. Go there, picks up. Matty Early, good hands. It looked like he dropped it. And there goes the hooker. Sligo over it. David Heath and Craig Trimble. Out by Galwegians. Ewan Brown is going for the crossfield kick. Sligo do have numbers. Here's Guy Cogetto, our Brazilian. It's 2-1. Out to Philip Carter. Back in the team today. Back to Cogetto. Good hands. Sligo surely must finish this German downhill. And they have. Yes. Sligo off. To the start.
Galwegians was the man there, made a big break. I'd say that's his Mayo roots. His father from Ballina, and they would be huge historical Mayo GA family as well. So super player.
Never like a Mayo man take credit for everything that goes on around the world. But Hubert Galwegians off the back of the scrum there, much like his breakaway for the try last week. It's week, so he said, yeah, he's serious pace on that step. And Sligo to play 5-0. Ewan Brown the crossfield ball. Philip Carter and Guy Cogetto with great hands too to keep it alive. And co-captain, Jimmer Downhill dots down. So Sligo 5, Ballina 0, and that was Sligo's first time in possession really.
Yeah, but they showed what they can do. They're out half great crossfield kick there. They had numbers on her side, so it's really just a matter of time. Super, they just show why they're probably the best. One of the best in Connacht at the moment. They're probably the best.
Texas I don't have more.
Yeah.
The first two,
but my interference might be a bit more.
Well, Legions, I think, the first Buccaneers, I think Galwegians. So Sligo,
yeah, Sligo.
maybe showing their
Got a great start down at low. Big Buccaneers 33-14. As Ewan Brown kicks this, will it travel over? It hasn't. 5-0, so the score. Yeah, 2 weeks ago it was Buccaneers 14-33 Sligo, and then about Legions 25-15 last night. 17-0 attacking on one side. Legions really ran back. It's like looking for a well, Ballina with a constant stack, it's 25-0 down. There's no game here. It's really so slow. Back into the territory.
the last 2 weeks, they just keep going. I think that's the new philosophy with Katie Walsh. It's no matter what goes next one goes next one.
Long serve with the Sligo. Volleyball down there, David Thomas puts up a great game, especially the set piece of the lineup. He played some ball from the sky. Very good, sharp passes. David Heath picks that up. And decided this week, of course, Mada for Ballina, he broke his arm. Last week, a huge loss to Sligo, but the second classic one, I talked to the second. Jack Keegan's gone here. And Sligo Vinners are very, just a bit high. Knocked it on. Hard luck in Sligo when they looked in with the ball.
When they do the guy, both sides, I'm not saying it was rather narrow game. Sligo get into the second classic one, I talked to the second. Jack Keegan's gone here. And Sligo Vinners are very, just a bit high. Knocked it on. Hard luck in Sligo when they looked in with the ball. Just touch it better at the moment.
So, scrum down that, just on 5 metres inside. They're going to pass, Keegan Quinn will put in. It's 4 minutes, Ballina's first part of the scrum. Back to win. Oh, we got seven, Jason Doherty. Two in there, here go Ballina out, and gets it off too. And here goes Keegan Quinn. Ballina's first time to really show. Good tackle, set to say the good tackle. Good tackle, good tackle. Ryan West, but Ballina still have the ball in hand. They're the good score this guy, the occasions now might see the goal. Sligo lead 5-2 early on. Pedro Mangano just bounces the man off from there. It's a big man for Brazil International. He's getting tackles as well.
And maybe offside, I'm not sure.
Not 10 back now to the outside, and it seems the ref today is Danny McGuire from Ballina Slow.
From that corner for yellow card.
Yeah, they are, but it might be a bit hurt. But one of a word which was out in the co-captain of Sligo. Except for Jack Keegan, co-captain. And see Mark Keegan sitting down there, big loss. He'll be back soon, I'm sure, after Christmas to the top.
I think everyone looking for that Christmas season.
Yeah, of course, after Christmas, Sligo and Ballina are in the same division, and they play each other in the last round on April 3rd. As of now, as fixtures are going, but we'll see. Hopefully, lucky gets that low score. There's no stream, brought to joint venture, I suppose, by Sligo RFC and Ballina. There's a big sport video on Tansy. Now behind the computer here beside me.
It's so important to get stuff like that. It's you know, these days.
Especially with no fans in attendance, like hundreds of Sligo lads going to the
Huge
appetite for live sports. Here we go, I'm not at the action. 10 we've left, gone short. It's a good tackle there.
I got to try it.
Yeah, second start. On the pitch. Kicked it, matched up. 58 points so far in 2 games. It's almost like it's good fun. Just the other side of the pitch. Right, but it's supposed to be quite even so far. The referee said score again. Referee said Daniel Wire from Ballina Slow. Touch just Nathan Cairns, Castlebar man. He officiated last week between the Game of Queens regions and Sligo. So Sligo's from 5 metres in or 5 metres out. They make it from their own stand. Still very long road line. So pressure on that now. Sligo's put in 5 men if you just joined us. They'll be up in your screens there. 12 minutes gone in the first half. Energia Series, sorry, Series down 3. Competition is making up for the lack of area. It's good to have it nonetheless.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year we thought, oh my god, there'll be no fun in this at all, but we're so happy to have it.
Sligo got the penalty. We've had the pressure reliever with the foul back up there because we wanted to need it there.
That's congratulating one another and the opposition.
Yeah, there's
always nice
to say thank you to the opposition and the ref as well there. But Sligo can't grab New Brown. Picking in the bit, but children like this is the best. He's picking this really good last night in Scotland. Sure, for years now, we've brought us up to the Sligo Pat.
You're Sligo man now.
He is surely got his legacy there. His passport. Well, with Ballina, they're a team of taking players I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, homegrown, very proud of the fact that huge many rugby and youth here, so I mean, great to see a homegrown team, but you never know as the season goes on what will happen, but at the moment it's especially homegrown Ballina, so they're taking great pride in that.
Yeah, the 20 homegrown Ballina, we'd be happy with that. A quick line on for Sligo, so they'll put in now. Pressure on, I can see thanks Sligo. Showing sign of Mike's got a try, so Ballina happy to start.
Yeah, they're growing in confidence, I suppose. Very young now, Craig McCormick. Bradley Needham there, the winger, the man from class. So he's just down the road. But the county of Sligo, I suppose. He switched his legs there earlier on. And something came there, the break they made, it showed that they can make ground. He's trying again with it. But now moving the ball quickly out of the strong.
Here goes this man. Alan Quinn, this is very important so far. He's nearly the goal. I stopped there. I don't know the side there. I don't know the jersey. I don't know the jersey.
Malloy,
Sorry, football against Cuba there.
yeah.
Points on the board.
Hard to know, knowing the way they think, it's probably the corner.
You like him in the Fiji earlier on.
Yeah.
It's something.
They're debating.
Sorry, Brian West.
Over the scrum.
Brian West.
Here a few seasons ago, he was really
Alan Quinn, back first game of the season. He's like to see what to do there.
his younger brother is from half, so ball of energy as well. So
You have to see it. So, well, let's get a left Sligo post as we walk on. Over on the 14. 10 minutes of the bench for Brian West. 5-10.
Malloy.
Malloy, no number back. Oh, he just thought he was in. They're still there. They're very close to the Sligo line. Skip us involved. Quinn. Probably win. Last week in the sort of business, and the keep going now out. Big Harry, the same player. The prop. He can go again. That's a very good opportunity. Not far away here. I'm going to go wide. Listening to say, play the ball. Out half. It's the big second row.
Doherty. Doherty almost over there. Yeah. Mark Tweedy is over there. Yeah, Mark Tweedy over there. Or it's actually, Sweeney.
The sixth captain of the team, the blindside flanker looking over, now pressure there for 2 minutes on the line. And right, picking from the post, Craig Moore.
They came down from the mountain.
Well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved. On the front foot, really, the whole of the game, they tried to work there once and scored very impressively. But yeah, Ballina really couldn't look. Ballina played this high tempo game, and it's how long they can last at it, really. It lasted about 40 minutes ago. Corinthians, the first day it lasted probably 60, the last day, so they'll be looking for 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's a deal on the move, but they're definitely starting to Sligo Collins playing so far. Sligo was number 14, and that was.
Wayne seems to have picked up a
That is
hamstring.
the case. He started again next week. Alan Quinn, second day. I don't think he stayed. Basically, run here. That's
Come on now, Sligo, get moving!
No hurry, man, go on.
Last wing break, it ended up in Brian West getting his yellow card and hitting Simba in, and one of the scores that he is on the end. He's up coming on.
Yeah.
20. Origi here, will Keane Quinn.
Problems defensively probably because to be a strong half right in the centre. So
It looks like
Ian going into the centre.
one of Malloy. Yeah. That is a big goal for Ballina to start the hard. Young Brown kick off there. So score Ballina 7, Sligo 5.
Michael was saying he was outside and took the ball. So
It's hard to see from our angle here. Some down in the light, or there's some down in the pitch. The line is hard to see. Sligo's first to the territory in terms of time in the Ballina half here. So their line out the first half the last day against Galwegians excellent. He was right for us. So they go again here. One reply. Ballina putting the front there. 7 points to 5.
very impressive match. well matched at the
Yeah,
moment.
well matched there. They cross that straight. They're going to go good fans again. They're very good. They've got sharp passing here in the Gavin. They said they're really nice for the front back. And he can straight the play in the corner. And Barry's nice making. Pedro Gallo. Brazilian. Scotland. This stuff. Look back in there. So Barry, is he going to get penalty? He is. He'll make it a bit there.
It's about that man was there, so I
He
mean,
was there. He
played
played
for it, so
the play trip up.
possibly, yeah.
I won't be so cynical about it, but when it goes for you, it's smart play.
I know Ballina aren't competing on the line out in the air, which is unusual for them. Maybe it's a new tactic at the moment. Maybe Kevin Foley.
Insight with Kevin Foley, yeah. Could well be.
Yeah, it's possible.
Excited. So, I think it's quite down to the league since the kickoff, to be honest.
It has, but it's still 40 metres this one.
It is a good kick. Ewan does with a big boot, and his kicking extension improved greatly. He's really started the season very well. He had 18 points against Buccaneers in the first round. 10 against Galwegians. Hope to open his account here. Put Sligo back in the lead if he does. Yeah. No. Straight off to the post. It's not 40 maybe. Stops the score goal. Connection. They look at. Don't have the connection. Left a bit. I think they're going to go long.
They need to get really organised now with training on, so they're just feeling their way as they come on. He and Colin's brother in the second century, so attacking wise, it's probably the same, but defensively, Colin would be slightly more aggressive.
He's a bigger man for sure. He's doing his best from half with 600. He's a very good player. He's looking at perfect again. But he's not maybe maybe high scrum there. Down there and half here. He's a nice game. He's a new scrum half. Greg Trimble. He's going around and back on the way. It was like him. Something more up there.
He's very good player. There's great competition between himself and Finn for the air-pass shot, so on the scrum half shot. Yeah, he has gained huge confidence from JP Walsh. He wasn't featuring in the first team at all last year. He's got a start every day this season. You know, like all young players, he was feeling his way last week. He got huge encouragement from JP Walsh and Kevin Foley. You can see the benefit of it today. He's loving it.
Great ordinance, great water breaks. I think Ballina would be happy to get in with that injury, even to get a big word. And we think about their plan of sending Longstreet to watch
Yeah, they're loving this new management. They had huge success for the last 7 years with the previous management, but they're loving this one too. It's a new dimension. JP Walsh has come back from Connacht, and Gavin also arrived. So they just really take great encouragement from them, and they're really enjoying their role because it's a new team that's inside. They're playing with massive intensity. Sligo look very, very dangerous. They get all the time to start running, for example. They seem to be bigger, faster men.
Haven't really got it so far.
Cameras are right there.
It's supposed to be one minute longer because there's a few run repairs here, so the Gavin gets a bit of tape it up. But Pearson, back from there, back and look at each other. They're listening in, they're always listening in. So they're getting a shout out. Mark in Hong Kong and Declan in Ayers Rock. Always listening, big followers of Sligo Rugby.
These Hong Kong is famous spot. The rules from Hong Kong for Ballina here. From the jungle rules. They're in Hong Kong as well this one.
Where else it could be? Hong Kong and Ballina. From the jungle, of course. Kindly sponsoring this game today. And on that side of the things like it.
Yeah, great sponsors of the club. Huge. And like Sligo and like every other club, sponsors so badly needed, especially in these times. So, we should all support our local businesses in Sligo and Ballina and all that.
penalty.
It's another country there. The ball doesn't go even though the wind was high, it's still there.
Recite a few odds for 101 on favourite earlier.
Yeah, but
tongue in cheek a bit maybe, but
slightly, but they came in as favourites, no doubt.
they did. Maybe, oh, that's a couple of yeah, I would say, yeah.
The way they played the cards.
It is. He had his hands on that after winning the first two last week. Yes, like people think of maybe third down the line.
Yeah, definitely, and particularly, they're probably the most informed team in France. Yeah.
The last few years.
Yeah, but I had some very super season up to last season, and now they're beginning to build again. So I came back strong. Way they go.
Second in there.
Yeah, he is getting a little ball. There's replacements from half-time game. That's the one to go. How does Irish go on? Could have played it.
The glass man is back. Yeah, I suppose, but it's hard to blame him at times. Sweeney is very involved too. The captain, he's always such a, he's involved in every bit of contact related. He seems to love it.
It's Sweeney. It's like a banker. Very involved in character. Of course, that's right. Has down in the lead here, 7-5. No.
Corner flag!
Got the penalty. Steve Murray early is already over talking to the ground about what they're going to come this set piece if he plays a touch, which he does. 5 meters outside. The Ballina 22. Sligo needs to go well. Last running on the hands, and he is second.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see the Ballina compete again. They have to look to now.
Tactic and always practice up in the Ballina, not competing right now. Smoke out. All these players up. Go in. Now he gets a hand with back very hard. Look at him, he just snipes too. It's like a terror with the drain pipe there or something, just snipes too really. Going to stand here. That was a nice streak. Here we go.
He was looking to get in.
He was, he don't take it with him. And the Gavin also goes out here, Steve Doyle. First and pretty soon, Cal go down. Ryan Peter. You're Brown, the like triple carries, all over the place around the place. Slightly forward, some might say, but a bad angle here myself. She was out of the fence from half. Ewan, big ball across to Jack Keegan. He can be the first one to the full side, but everything is going to go kick and get in the territory.
They are very fast line, yeah, but also big gap. So, but they have to, vary the two there. Speed of the line as well as not that factor. Physios in there. Physios in Ireland. But
top physio in Ireland. Nutrition of the game.
I have to say all the physios that work with, they really work hard on their legs.
Especially in week and week, it's a command
Yeah.
with this kind of energy series. And the other game with
This one's just day to day.
yeah. Ballina, I think the next week there, Ballina with the week as well.
Yeah.
Now the week next week mistakes.
Good thing your man's gone off that the other end.
So, right out Ballina,
Ballina.
right on the
Other center.
So they're getting excited because Ballina line is very quick and it's quite imbalance. But it could just take one step.
Yeah,
like
that's it. That's it. Just like,
Get them in.
if you beat the tackle, you're in.
You're on the risk. 7-5 Ballina.
Difficult to throw in now. You're maybe better. Well, everything throwing is fine. Good stuff.
Not a bad one. Right from Billy McCann. Basket, here he goes. I lost in the roof of the stand there. Back there, big pull back. That's by what's them, Jim Welder is quickly over. It's cleared out well with down now. Everything's clean, now playing centre. He's covered. Happy back, team green on the contact there. I don't know if it's the side of the game.
Yeah, he's probably happy with the game from half and sliding around the edges. But when that famous save and done now, they'll play anything for the minute. Middle of the front row, I'd say.
They're still here on the place. Certainly Sligo strength is good there. They're trying to do it. They go with once they have really been in the field.
Well, from now, it's something else that has to be able to come back.
The run by subs here.
Go again!
Yeah, wrapping him up. And now, what you've done that position here, so 10 years closer than he was last time he was close. And I'd say he will again as well in the league. At points in the great work. So, this is the complete. That's like I said. Oh, sorry, sorry, like back a week right now.
I see Sweeney does run back captain at the moment, so that's just looking for confirmation about something that's good.
Back to the pack.
Working hard.
That's good. What is going on? Perfect goal, actually. This is conversion as well.
Now watch it, Peter!
Sligo 8, Ballina 7. I won't say undeservedly, but I'd be happy to just get ahead here. I don't
Come on now, Sligo, back again!
Yeah, but really is back to those and he made some great runs through the centre of that hasn't happened since he left. You know,
What time do you strike, boys? What time do you strike?
yeah.
Go,
Oh, he's getting enough of the praise there, but maybe he has to do it, but I'm not sure. But they're going for the post, they're going for the post. Yeah, it is. Just shows something there about this year. There's a weak fight to them. As I said earlier, they're developing this. They're fantastic games on as well. He's busy each day as well. He's guys putting on like what happened. Yeah, her named after his grandfather David Heffernan, who was for Ireland. Yeah, it's fine in here when the sun is shining, but it's it's consistent. This is all the player wants.
Come on now, Sligo. No more mistakes. Come on, Sligo. No more mistakes. Capo!
Lightly outside and well spotted by the referee. Ewan going for the post again, I think.
So Ewan Brown over the post again here.
Yeah, Ballina's
Penalties back up a bit here. For
yeah, their line defence there was just a bit too prominent. They were offside.
We talked about that quick line earlier.
Yeah.
They caused Sligo to rush the passes a bit earlier, but it's gone against this time. Penalty for Sligo, 8 points to 7. Ewan Brown, the word is last one.
It's the perfect side for right kicker too.
Again, Ewan takes his time. It's just turned to the same size. Wrong goal. Sligo so still in the lead, 8 points to 7 as we push half time for 2 minutes before the break here.
Disappointed with that one.
He probably will, yeah, the way he's been playing the last few weeks. He will be disappointed, so he's 1 for 4 from the base. No one home the way he's been playing the last few years for Sligo. He'll go again. His confidence won't be down to too much as Ballina looking for a goal.
Yeah, really well contested game. 8-7.
Definitely is, yeah. As we said, our favourites, but really putting up some as they were expected to do here in Heffernan Park. Joe Doughton knocks it back, and happy with that. Here's Geeko Ghetto. Ewan Brown, there's a big space in the spot actually. Ewan Brown does spot it. Oh, that could be an excellent
Great kick.
was kind of lost. He swallowed the ball there, he's looking for it in the air. That was an excellent kick.
Excellent. Excellent. He used the wind actually, just to get the wind held it up.
He was thinking of it for a few seconds, but there wasn't much space in behind him. That was an excellent kick. So pressure on now. As Ballina and the toss into the line right here. Well, now we want to just get to half time. I think the position the pitch we're in. We're late on 8 points to 7.
I suppose Ballina's defence actually caused that problem for them. They were up
2 quick, they left space in behind. This tactic that we've talked about. Outside zone 22. And down the Ross, and Sligo go from here. Here with the very Geeko Ghetto, and they're up quick. Here goes Kuba. He always makes a few yards. Into Gavin. David Heatle, he looks for contact anyways. He looks for Keane Quinn, but Keane Quinn did not slide out.
No.
Definitely not. Big David Heatle, and here's Kuba. And then he gets over the game line. Oh, he does again here. Sligo just inside the 22. There's that sharp pass of Hubert Galwari. Geeko Ghetto. Brian West. Wants to go forward. David Heatle has. Is he down? No, he's not. He's just held up. And Hubert's there again. Adrian Cummins will carry. He needs support in around him. Has he got it? Pedro Bengalo's over it. Hubert's still there sniping around. Here goes Kuba. It's good tackling. Good
tackling from Hannigan,
Thomas Hannigan, second row. Ewan Brown spreads it wide. Jack Keegan has a step back inside here. Sligo lead by 1. We're late. It's into the last play of the second half, or the first half, sorry. Craig Trimble will carry. He's a big man too. Well stopped. Ballina defending resiliently here. Ewan Brown. Downhill. Hands good for Sligo. And then the Gavin cross man. Geeko Ghetto. Will he get outside there? Cal Goddard. Cal is stepping. Bit high for Keane Quinn, but Cal comes over. Cal Goddard over, and the pressure pulled in the end there, Michael.
Yeah, the forwards tried to get over when they couldn't, so they let it out to the backs. So did the business.
Backs did the business, surely. Sligo went from one side to the other, and resilient defending from Ballina.
I like Cal. Finish Cal.
I like that here by a few minutes. I don't know if my locks or the
definitely
but Sligo go from one side to the other.
Long time since anyone winked at me. I think that's something in the eye at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has to be said.
Patience for Sligo there.
Yeah, they deserve lead really because the kick's gone awry a little. If they had been taken, they would have been in this position anyway.
They're 13-7 up now, going into this kick. But end of Gavin, and he drew the man there. He could get out to Geeko Ghetto. We've got the Cal Goddard, stepping Sligo's dancing feet, which we've seen in Hawks nightclub when he's a night. And
that was always my problem.
And it's called Lola's now actually. So. But Ewan steps up. He'll want to kick this for his own confidence.
Yeah, he may just kick it.
He got it from this side from it earlier. Sligo lead 15.27. I'd say we could see half time in this. Excellent connection from you. That is very good. Great kick from you and Brown. Absolutely excellent. Hubert Galwari likes that one. That was an excellent kick from you and Brown, the Scotsman.
Yeah, best kick of the day.
And
no wonder.
Bradley Nealon, Glyn. He looks okay. He's still out there anyways.
Bradley had to go off last week with a foot injury, but he's
still there. He'd make it half time anyways. It seems he's got a finger injury. It'll take something to stop him. Now kick up on the in the first half there. So he'll lead for 7. What a call! It was a Callum Quinn.
Yeah, it's massive.
Pedro Bengalo, his hands aren't great there, but 16 as always is around. Picks up. Philip Carter, there's scrum half here. He's a 1-6, overheads. He carries. So he wants to clear the lines here. Get some territory for a time out here. Anything like that. That ball in over the side brings illegal, but without them as well. He thought he's seen a gap there.
Sligo probably looking to get the half time here. No, they're going to play.
They're going to play.
Yeah.
It's something. It has been a feature Thursday too, and exciting stuff with Sligo's backline.
Great to see.
It is great to see. So we will see. Come on, Ricky! It's not going on. And then Carl goes in over. Oh, he got his feet there. He definitely was, yeah. Heather McGall on his feet. You can see that. Milo is disappointed himself there.
Just over enthusiasm, I suppose. You feel like doing it yourself. It's hard to leave the ball.
He's like 120 kg Brazilian. Well, he's 12 caps for Brazil. Pedro. His first was against USA in 2017, 25 years old. So, more caps left in the yet. Ballina for the post here. Very informative. This is
You need to
last
get
one.
this. You need to get it.
Yeah, disappointed this was last one, I'd say. But this bring it back to 5 points. And the Munster again into half time.
And probably about the right score if you get it.
Yeah, definitely the right score in the round. Ballina's first 20. How many points is the other group?
This was over. I think everyone will be kind of.
And of course, he's dead centre. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, no. Oh, well. If you want to,
It over.
the people who matter most about it said no. Maybe it is.
I suppose sometimes a kick from dead centre is the most awkward.
It is, yeah. If it trails any, but it's gone. So half time here in Heffernan Park, it's Sligo 15. 7 points. Let's just take a second, Michael, to mention a few sponsors.
Yeah, surely they're very important to every club at the moment, I suppose.
The Ballina side of it, I suppose.
Oh, we're blessed. You know, we have a huge amount of sponsors here, and all locals, which is fantastic. And our new pitch, we have sponsors all around it. So, the fundraising committee have worked tirelessly here to bring in sponsorship, and the reaction from the local businesses has been huge. So that's why we're trying to get people to support local businesses. But today's game is brought to us by yourselves and by Tumble Jungle, who are going to be our new club sponsors actually in the coming season. Tumble Jungle, it's a play centre where kids go wild, I hear.
Kids go wild.
And it's the Rowe family business, and the Rowes are synonymous with sport in Ireland, and particularly with Ballina rugby. So
Big thanks to Tumble Jungle.
yeah, absolutely.
This is the Sligo side, the Garvogue and Anderson's Bar and Grill, primary sponsors. Aegis Menswear, Strong Hill Out Sweets, Cosgrove Centra, Dallas Signs. So there's loads of sponsors at Sligo as well. Rafferty and Co. Insurance brought last week's game. I can see the ref run over to us here. I thought he's run to me for a second.
Do an entry.
So the sponsors, yeah, are key. And if you're watching on the link that we send the Sligo RFC page, there's actually a GoFundMe there. You know, COVID has tough times for sponsors. Every club in it, so there's GoFundMe there for Sligo RFC, keep things on the road, keep these strings on the road for our fans. So if you'd like to donate anything, small or large, there.
The organisation would have to raise money now, so
They surely in every sport around.
Yeah.
See the two teams lap time. Sligo's separated their backs and their forwards. See Matty Early talking there for Sligo. That's great. The young fellow, about 19 years of age.
that says it all.
The troops there, yeah. A lot more experienced players around him.
It's great to see both sides playing rugby the way it should be played, or trying to. Really, you know.
Well, entering again so far.
Yeah.
I suppose when maybe it looked.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. I suppose both sides trying to get to January playing top rugby, you know, when the AIL comes around.
Yeah, AIL kind of both teams in 2B with all 4 kind of teams in 2B, isn't there? For to get around here, because of course Ballina will have to come to Sligo hopefully in a few weeks.
Yeah, it'll be great.
All going well in this Connacht Energia Series. There's a few games called off around the country and the province.
Our under 16s were down there last Sunday morning, and they were, you know, the wind, that famous wind, but they just loved it because they were playing sport and playing against your neighbours and your friends down the road. That's what it's about, really.
Well, neighbours and maybe not friends for those 80
Our friends off the pitch. So, you know, I think sport means so much to us now.
But I noticed a few of the Sligo background team, Joe Coulter and Pat Kern, they're right there, they got a great welcome from the boys on the gate there. So rightly so is right. Half-time breaks are a little bit longer now, I know, since I'm supposed to, because this especially because after having the water break, it's almost 4 quarters.
It is, yeah. And you can see Ballina were very good in the first quarter.
I was going to say, Ballina probably were their team in the first quarter, Sligo in the second, so call the third quarter in AFL, the championship quarter.
Absolutely.
So that's when you make your push. I wonder who will make the push here. Sligo probably didn't make it last week against Galwegians after starting well. Did against Buccaneers. I know you said Ballina kind of ran out of steam in their 2 games.
Well, their high tempo game just, I suppose, it's not that they ran out of steam, but it just faltered a little. And it'll be interesting to see now how long they keep it going today. But, I see Gavin Foley is in there. JP Welch has left the huddle now, so I think they've left it to themselves.
Left the players.
Yeah.
They want to win 2 from 2 in terms of defeats. Sligo are 2 wins from 2. So
Yeah.
just for the confidence and the effort they're putting in, they want to the second half. They're trailed by 8.
Yeah, there seems to be a bit of fight to them now, yeah. Interesting. We have people in cars along the road.
Yeah,
which is
we wouldn't get it in front here because of the situation of the pitch.
Yeah.
In Ballina here, there's a vantage point pitch side, so nicely crowd.
Yeah.
All socially distanced, I must say.
Yeah, in fairness to them.
There, they might make a bit of money if you have a chip ban or no cost. I want to say a beer man, but they don't exist.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
And now to kick off second half here in Heffernan Park on the Energia Series. Energia Series, I'm sure that word today. Round 3, 15-7 to Sligo. Craig McCormick kicked off. At this point, he missed 2 kicks there. Probably very, I would say very difficult. Two scoreable penalties that put this right in the mix. But it still is.
He's playing very well, but those kicks would have made it 13-15.
Yeah, that goes high, and Gerald Dowd had his hands in quite good today. The co-captain kicks that. Let's see what Sligo do with the elements. They're not huge, but they're knows with Peter Mancano. Another penalty against him.
Yeah, I see. Both sides have been pinged for that type of play.
And yeah, the referee have been consistent with that. Danny Maguire from Ballina Slow. Now, what they decide here is going to go for
down the line.
Craig McCormick. I'm seeing Ewan Brown struggle a wee bit with his kicks from that sort of distance. Here with Ballina, that's the perfect start to the second half for them.
Yeah, McCormick has hit touch very well today, and he's grown in confidence. Only a young fella, so he's great to see him doing so well.
And surely, and Ballina are well inside the Sligo 22 after about 30 seconds of this second half, so very happy with that. Going in by Billy McFan, it's gone over the top.
And over Phoebe, yeah.
Cool pick. Sligo put into the scrum here. That's the right call by the ref. Sligo will be happy to clear the lines. I think they can mark this scrum tonight.
Not sure how strong the wind is now.
It's coming and going. We're close enough to the pitch out here. We're getting much closer.
The sun is back.
The sun is back, surely. As Hubert Bavary put into the Sligo scrum. They're just under 22, right on it. Far side of the pitch. Sligo kicking from right to left. Straight from right to left. I just look on here. In Heffernan Park Ballina, 15 points to 8.
There goes Galwegians again.
Cal Goddard put a good ball, and Cal Goddard might want to go for him, and it's at Mary's and Hubert some of it is because he just kicked that straight over and out.
Under pressure from King.
He was under pressure, shorty. And Knight Kane's come for, Knight Kane, sorry.
Yeah, he's
come well since he won.
Yeah, I'd say he was probably a little disappointed not to have started even in the 3 games, and it's showing now that it's.
So you mentioned the competition between Kane Quinn.
Yeah.
It's definitely great competition by the way he's come on the pitch. Kane Quinn hasn't got his performance to move in the centre.
No, I wouldn't like to be selected for that.
Well, that is. Well, it's a good heading.
Taken by Clark.
Happy enough with that. Big Shane Clark. Top. Here's a big hand. He's just on the pitch. I don't know what's coming on there. Right before back in. Just not down. I don't think this Larry's expecting that ball.
No.
Back inside. And maybe a bit of patience might suit about that. Slightly better there.
Yeah, I think they just had a word there with each other. Both apologising to one another, I think.
Yeah, they had 2 good attacking.
Yeah.
At the start of the second half, and 2 they haven't taken advantage of.
I suppose when the team starts going to make little mistakes like that,
no doubt about that.
Have to get them out of your play.
And the next score is going to be crucial here. Sligo with a 7-point lead.
Absolutely.
They extend that out. They see some clouds come behind us. I look out the far side of the stand. Sun to one side, clouds to the other. It's Mayo in October.
Oh, it's great Mayo weather. You can save the turf one side and sail a boat the other.
Hubert Galwari puts in. Sligo outside of 22. Oh, he's going to the blind side. He is, and here's Mark Keegan, the co-captain, and Philip Carter wanted that. A touch on these, just kept in. Oh, he is out. Right beside us. You can see his print on, you can see his boot print on the touch, on the line. That was a good call. A good call by the touch judge. Still there, so a good call by the touch judge.
Good call, yeah.
I'm sure you can hear us compliment him here, but he's right underneath us. Good we smile from him. It was very good pressure. Philip Carter seen a wee gap. He's seen a gap as Hubert Galwari, Jesus, he is shouting and that. Well, it messed him up in some way, and Stuart Dowd is right in, and Niall Kane there. He's down there. Knocked back, says the ref, and Ballina will be happy to keep that. And big Chris Ryan is playing scrum half there. As Bengala with a big hit. Pedro will want. He got pinged for 2 penalties, so he'd want to. Rubens gave Niall Kane sees a little gap in behind. He's not going to go for it though. There is cover back there in the shift, Philip Carter though, but there's a big gap just in behind this rock here. Ewan Brown's coming over now. They go for it, and Ewan will come across. And Pedro Gallup, hope there's a call for that. There's 2 men going for it. Great hands by Guilherme Coqueto. Well, it's good hands, but it may come as a cost as Ewan Brown is holding his collarbone there. And Sligo are going to get here, but there was no call from either lad there. It was eyes in the ball stuff though.
Yeah, I'm not sure either saw each other.
Yeah, Guy Coqueto rose high.
That man was coming through the middle, McCormick, so it was a box kick that just drifted into the middle.
So Ewan Brown is down. He will be a big loss. Hopefully he's okay. Physio was on with his collarbone as Paddy Pearson wants to check that out because he may have to reshuffle the pack. Brendan Cunningham is alright. Well, in fairness to Guy Coqueto, the Brazilian,
yeah,
he went for it and he got it.
He wasn't going to back out. He's
well experienced. He's 14 casts for Brazil, 2 tries. Debut back in 2013. Actually, his last game for Brazil. They've crossed paths for
internationals that have appeared in Ballina.
Well, we don't know if they're the first 2. We're gonna say they're the first 2.
Oh,
so it's not gone there. Yeah. So scrum for Sligo just inside the Ballina half. Got a text from Jack Barry listening. Donegal says that sound is better. In Tansy happened. Thank you, Jack. Big Sligo fan. Ex-Sligo Grammar School. As Hubert will toss in here. Put in, sorry, to the scrum. Solid scrum both sides. Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Scrum seems to be better since Ryan.
And that, yeah, definitely is. Well, he said he's a big man. But big Ross Hickey is on as well for Sligo. Back from injury. That's a big boost. Especially with Matt being out. That line we talked about, they're up quick, and they get away. If you get away with it, you get away with it.
Well, VAR wasn't in play here, though.
Well, that's a great kick by Hubert Galwari. Showed his GA skills there, spotted the space in behind.
And again, when you're up quick, you leave the space.
Well, it's something I've noticed. Yeah, both teams. We just noticed here Sligo this side, and we've noticed that there is definitely space in behind. That wind is picked up. Well, it's the far side of the pitch if you see it. It's definitely picked up. Sligo first attacking platform of the second half here.
Very well contested, though.
Has to be. Sorry, Ballina have to put in high front to
bodies out there.
Well, we'll see. We'll see some fall off soon enough because it's been 3 weeks in a row for both sides now.
Really attrition stuff.
Yeah, Billy McCann puts in as this day has turned a bit, and that's crooked and that's harsh maybe, but look, it's the way it is. Yeah, it's the wind, and the referee has the best view of that. Billy McGuire from. It's up in as we see the clouds come in to our left hand side. So Sligo will have the scrum just inside the 22. Now this is an attacking platform. See Cal Goddard's out blindside on his own, but they're well loaded here.
Big blindside as well,
there is surely big blindside, and I'd fancy Cal 1-on-1 with anyone. But John Liskin is out there. He might have other ideas as that rain has really come down.
Jesus, miserable now to
Clouds coming in here in Ballina. Sligo lead 15-7.
Good scrum from Sligo.
Good scrum center moving forward. Will that ref's hand go out in a second? It's not going to. No, they're going to have to use it. And Hubert does go that blind side we talked about. And there's Cal. And there's the space. And Sligo are in. And that's like giving Hans Gruber to Keith and Nakatomi Towers.
Yeah, it was
Sligo
2-on-1 there. So, yeah, it's only a matter of finishing it.
And especially two lads like Hubert Galwari and Cal Goddard. They're so nimble on their feet. And we talked about that space. You said it was a big blind side. It sure was. They took advantage of it.
Oh, yeah. Galwari's pace, though, I'm amazed by it. And his lungs, too. You can hear him from here when he's...
That last line out, you could hear him surely.
But he's a fine player.
Yeah. He is. And Cal is dot down for his second try. He'd be happy with that. Sligo lead 20 points to 7 now. And that is a 13-point gap. And against the Elements, I think they'll be happy with that. Or with the Elements now, second with Ballina against the Elements. Might find that just a little bit too big to make up.
Absolutely. I think it's about performance from here on. But
20.7.
He'll do well to kick this one out. Wrong side and almost on the touchline.
Well, we've seen his best kick so far was the opposite side to the opposite end. Similar enough. But Ewan, he's the wind at his back. I wouldn't just bet against him. It's a big one. Well, there's men saying he won't get it around me. We'll see.
Yeah. It's got the distance anyway.
Well,
super
he's
kick.
made men eat their words here, Ewan Brown.
Super
He's got
kick.
it. And Joe Coulter, you take that back. Sligo 22.
Super kick.
Ballina 7, yeah. That seems to be his side cutting across.
Yeah.
That's an excellent kick from Ewan Brown.
I see. Going off there, Feely, who's their main man in the line out. So
another change there for Ballina.
Yeah, GP giving everyone.
Patrick Howley's back on, yeah. It's 22-7.
That's Doherty,
Second half.
Doherty is up there very quickly.
It's an aspect of the Ballina. Everything.
A great play from Ewan.
Here
Super
goes Ewan
run.
Brown. Sligo want to go here.
Still
Ewan Brown's
going.
going to go. And look who's off his shoulder. Hubert Galwari. And Cal's at the good other side. Could Cal be in for a hat-trick? He could be. He will be. They're not going to stop him. Cal Gutter sticks the tongue out. He'll do for a big plant down. He goes down. And Sligo went.
Super try.
End to end
Ewan
there.
ran out with it. Super play, yeah.
End to end there for Sligo. And Cal Goddard has a hat-trick.
Yeah. Round. He was under pressure, but he dodged around 3 or 4 Ballina men, and that was once Galwari got it. That was good night,
Galwari off
Irene,
his
I think.
shoulder. The pitch. Cal Goddard is a finisher.
Oh yeah, once you've
And
He's
Sligo have
enjoying
made a
himself.
break of it here in the second half. That spreads it out to 27 points to 7. And from a scene we were looking at about 20 minutes into the game with 7-5 to Ballina. Sligo turned it on a bit with 3 tries from Cal Goddard, the Kiwi. As Ewan makes sure that he put it down as far as he could. Better not hit my van. He does hit it. So Sligo 27, Ballina 7. We're 10 minutes into the second half here in Heffernan Park. Ballina just won't want to drop the heads here because they've put in a great.
I don't think it will happen anyway, but it's tough, you know. It's much easier when you're.
Well, yeah, when you're not chasing the scoreboard, it is a lot easier to play. You get the breath back quicker.
Yeah.
Craig McCormick, he's switching sides for this one.
We're well loaded this side.
That could go the whole way. Well, Craig Trimble, no, big Craig Trimble picks that. He's well hit though by Luke Sweeney. Pedro Bangallo's talking to Billy McFadden there. I don't know what he's saying, but maybe there's a bit of Portuguese. Billy McFadden might be able to speak.
Billy has a big furniture shop, so
That's right,
maybe
Mike.
Pedro's looking for
sold him
a
a couch.
sofa.
Well, he'd want a big sofa for that man, or a big prop. That's a great kick by Ewan Brown.
Yeah, I'd say you'd want good springs in it now.
And Sligo will clear the bench a bit. Well, not clearing. It's Michael Chewy McMorrow, captain of our junior team, coming on. As Matty Early's day is done, he could be heading down to Charlie's Hairdressers. Who else has gone off there? It's Craig Trimble as well, gone off. So, Chewy, Michael McMorrow. Weren't too far away from it. But I'm disappointed with that. But Sligo, sorry, back to the Sligo subs. with James O'Hare coming in, hooking Matty Early off, the ex-Irish under-18 club international, and Michael McMorrow on the second row for Craig Trimble. Scrum Sligo for crooked throw, and unfortunately Ballina's line out has been affected by the wind a bit here in the last.
Yeah, it
the last
has,
few.
and I suppose when you're desperate to get possession and down the pitch, it's, you know, you get tighter even. So
Break and play a bit of a shout out to Roger Burrows there. He's at home with Ryan listening in. Another Kiwi import, but he's a long time in Ireland now, and almost he's an honorary Strandhillian, Roger.
you'd have that comic accent, I'd say.
No, he'll never lose the Kiwi accent. He was wearing a paddy hat last week at the game, and now he looks like a grandfather. He turned 50 recently, so I won't give him that's enough. That's enough grief to give Roger because he's a big man. Sligo's scrum here, just inside the 10-metre line, I'd say. Ballina half pitch is holding up brilliantly. I heard someone else comment, but it's in great nick.
It's super pitch, yeah, I have to say. And this is only the second pitch. The main pitch is the new pitch is over the far side. I don't know why we're playing here, but they like to play here. I think they feel more at home.
Sligo penalty. Hubert Galveri's like a child who's been let out for lunch sometimes and waiting to get out for lunch. The teacher not let him out with the ball. He was gone before the ref had even blew his whistle. He wanted to go again. But Sligo penalty, scrum penalty. And Ewan will go as close to the corner as possible here, I'd say. Sligo will hunt down that fifth try. They have 4 on the board already. That's a good kick from you. Oh, yep, good kick. Very good kick from Ewan. Excellent. He's had a great pre-season. Everyone was saying they played Westport in a warm-up game as well, and he hit 18 points against Buccaneers in the first Connacht Energia Series. I'll have to get that word. Someone to read that to me. I can't say it. Sorry to everyone in Energia. But yeah, he's had a great start in his third game of the season. All building, I suppose, to the AIL after Christmas.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting, the IL. It's only one round of games. So.
Yeah, no promotion relegation though, which.
No, but
Game playing. Here's Big Cow. Ewan Brown, Cal Goddard off the far wing. Guy Cudetto, Philip Carter, try. In there the first side, but Philip Carter is in. Good hands again.
And Goddard again.
Goddard came off the wing. Yeah. He came off his wing to the far, and I'll tell you one thing about Guy Cudetto, you notice. He's good in the tight areas, his offloads there. He got that last pass off to Philip Carter. Yep.
Crucial, and they used every inch of ground to see them ending up in the drain.
Yeah,
emphasizes that.
Just back from injury. Yeah, it was that tight, they're in the drain. Yeah. They're over by our crowd on the sideline, not on the grounds, of course. Parked. Now this is a difficult one for Ewan, but he's hit form in the last few.
Well, he's kicking now, he may get it.
Sligo lead 32 points to 7 here in Heffernan Park. Philip Carter just back from injury, come off the bench last week, I think at half time against Galwegians. Made an impact offensively more so, but there he is on the scoreboard here, and that's where you want him. Good finish, yeah. He didn't have much room at all. So Ewan Brown to try and add the extras here. Sligo's 5th try today. 32 points to 7 here in Heffernan Park. Oh, that's a monster of a kick. Yeah, that is brilliant from Ewan Brown. That is a big kick. It was called a decent kick there. I think it's more than decent. That was excellent.
Super kick.
Bit of dynamite in his boots there from Ewan Brown, the Scotsman. He had his haggis last night. Has that ball been knocked on? It's lost in the Malia bodies a bit.
Must be very greasy out there.
Yeah, I'd say this was enough. There was a shower there about 50 minutes ago. That would make it greasy, right? The sun in the eyes, everything. That's Craig McCormack's clearing kick. It's quite a good one.
Good one.
It'll bring them out, yeah, against that breeze.
Yeah, you can see the breeze when the touch judge puts up the flag.
It doesn't. We're a bit sheltered, so we don't know so much this side, but over the far side, you definitely can see it. As is that water break time? It is indeed. Well, we talked about the third quarter. Sligo pushed on a bit with 3 converted tries, 36 to 7. What Ballina need for the rest of this game, Michael?
Well, you said championship quarter, and it was. You know, the next score was going to be crucial, and Sligo got it, and
that put their tails up, and Ballina really, when that runaway try, the one that Ewan ran out from the 22, that really put the icing on the cake, I think, and put the game beyond Ballina. But I have to say, Ballina have steadied the ship, and that says a bit about them. So, you'd like to see them at least, finish the fourth quarter with on even terms for that quarter at least, if not win the last quarter, and that's what the boys would be looking for, I'd say. I see JP Walsh is out there. He's I'm almost certain he's talking about little mistakes, get the mistakes out of your game and just play the game as if it was 0-0 at the moment, and just try and get up the pitch. That's what he's. They're fairly competitive now, I have to say, both
big
sides.
tackle by Chris Ryan on Cogetto there, sent him back. It looked like it was going to be a Ballina ball. It looked like they got over it, but Sligo were happy to get away with that one, I think.
Yeah, but knock on.
It was knocked on, surely, yeah.
So
it was there for them, though.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good to see them competitive and really getting stuck in around in the pack there. McVan, great tackle.
Great tackle by McVan, yeah. And Gavin looked like he broke the line there, but great tap on the ankle there. It's a good tackle now. Not even it wasn't a tap. It was a bit more forceful than that, but sent into Gavin down. Tackled by the hooker, Billy McVan. 22 minutes on my watch here. So we've about 20 to go. Sligo 36, Ballina 7. That's a free, and that's Ballina side. And they might go slap on the back now, because Sligo let them know about it the last time thing. So
yeah, it's very hard to call, and a lot of them calls can go either way. So
they can surely. Ballina, tap and go. Niall Kane to Craig McCormick. Hands, that's good hands. Here's Alan Malloy. Ronan Malloy. Jack Keegan, the captain. Wasn't letting him go anyways.
Boland, big
Brian Boland, first real carry I've seen of him today. Brian Boland, the tight head prop. Craig McCormick has had a bit of a blind pass, but it's worked out well for them.
Offside.
Penalty offside. Sligo wore up quick there, and I think it showed when Craig McCormick did throw that pass. There was Sligo boys up very quick.
I suppose both sides defending very similarly. Yeah.
Wynn died just as he's kicking. Oh, well, look, he's on that. Hopefully to get something back in this game. About 8 meters outside the Sligo 22. I think Sligo getting ready for another sub there. The last of them. Billy McFan the throw in. First object here is just hit the hands, really, isn't it?
Oh, that's the thing. It's to.
And he does, and that's great hands. Yeah. Very good
Sweeney,
hands there. Sweeney up there.
Sweeney.
Luke Sweeney. Got a try. Got
McFan's
done that try. McFan carries right off that. He wasn't held, so he gained another few inches there. Here goes Jason Doherty. Now Ballina are moving. Sligo are a bit scattered. We'll see what their defence is like here. And there's Boland again. He's had two carries in his last minute. That's a good line. Great line by Bradley Nealon, sorry.
Feet.
And that is good feet on Ronan Malloy. Hand off. Oh, now Ken, did he just gone backwards, says the ref? Bit of good fortune. Boland's carrying again, and he's come into the game the last minute or two.
He's doing very well, Boland.
Here's Ronan Malloy.
Again.
How will Sligo's defence hold up here? Ballina, will it come back this way? They're going to the far side. They have a few carriers there. That's Brendan Coynan with the tackler on the angles there. There's big Chris Ryan. He's made himself been known since he came on. Boland again. He's had more carries in the last minute than he had in the whole first half, so he's got into it now. Brendan Coynham again is around the
He went down around the ankles
yeah,
there.
He did. Small man against a big man. Chris Ryan, he'll be hard stopped. Is he going to be stopped? He gains another few inches. Billy McFan, is that carrying?
Keane Quinn is in there adding his weight to it.
They're not far away here. Guy Cogetto putting in the last ditch tackle there for Sligo. If they go wide, there's men out. Have to get over the half. It has. And is it? Yeah. Was that Niall Kane who taught it down in the end? It was it?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think it was. The number 20.
Could be,
he just sniped in there, the scrum half.
Yeah. They deserved, really.
Yeah, definitely deserved. And great pressure. Sligo couldn't keep with it there the last minute or two. And it was consistent pressure.
Very good attitude there now for the start of the fourth quarter. Malloy heavily involved, and Boland carried well.
We talked about not dropping the heads, and they really came out there at the start of that last quarter after water break.
And Doherty heavily involved as well. He's a real terrier of a player.
Brian Boland
called for more action, I think, because he'll have to have a word with the mother when he goes home.
Brian Boland Back.
Yeah.
7 more points on the board, Ballina. So 36 points, Sligo. 14 Ballina. 14 minutes left on the clock here. Is there a way back into it?
No, probably not. But you never know with these guys. But Sligo made a lot of changes. To both sides have made a lot of changes, so that probably, just altered the run of it. But Ballina seem to have really had words there at the water break, and I think it's pride more than anything, more than the result. It's the way they want to finish.
They want to send Sligo back now when they claim this kick-off. If they claim this kick-off, see Ross Boyle is sat down again over the far side. Not needed just yet. Ewan Brown to kick off. Well, a lot of the Ballina pack are over this side. Here's Craig McCormick to clear the lines. And yet another good boot, and he's had a few good exits, Craig McCormick. That is a very good one.
He's
a nice kicker,
well. His kick into touch has been excellent. Yeah, there's a bit of spring in the step with Ballina now.
There is surely, and that's 7 points.
Yeah.
2 quite similar tries, Ballina.
Yeah, and Sweeney, the captain, he's doing well in the line out now. So.
Well, we talked about Ballina finishing well. Sligo want to up it here a little bit, not finish well.
Yeah.
Because there were 17 points up on Galwegians last week in the first 50 minutes, and the game looked over, and it ended tighter than. Now we're doing Galwegians a disservice, and Ballina up quick, very quick in. And it's Billy McFadden again who's up. Ewan Brown tosses around. Here goes Jack Keegan. End of Gavin. He'll try and reset this now, and that's the best Sligo can hope for now. Calm it down a bit. Penalty, Ballina. Holding on. Ballina will be happy with his last 6-7 minutes from the last water break.
Yeah, Niall Keane was in there involved, so yeah, there's a bit of.
I see Jack Keegan's limping a bit there. Niall Keane was out again, and well, it's like we're wondering can they get Jack off. I know they're two, and he's gone down. We'll see physio. It's Jack's knee that seems to be at him. He was hobbling for a few minutes before that as well, so.
We need to get him off.
I think they want to get him off, and Hubert Claveri's come back. I don't know as he asked, but he's a top off anyways, so he's ready to come back on. Yep, Jack Keegan is gone, and we'll see what Reachig and Sligo will do here. Will Hubert go centre?
He'll go anywhere, I'd say.
I think so. I think no, Hubert's going to go full back, I think.
Yeah.
And there'll be a reshuffle there with Guy Cogetto at 10. No, sorry, Ewan's on the pitch. I'll have to see in a second what's going on here.
Galway played there last week.
Galway started full back last week, all right, for Sligo. He went to scrum half at half time. That's where he got his try. So hopefully it's not too serious for Jack Keegan, Sligo's co-captain, second centre.
He seems okay. I'd say it might be more precautionary. Hopefully.
So Sligo's back row now, or Sligo's backs now with scrum half Brendan Coyne. What will the ref say to that? Chewy's in there. Michael McMorrow has came through that brilliantly. It was there. He grabbed it. And here's Cuba. First time seeing him in a few minutes. Well, a good few minutes, but Cuba carries. Cuba makes ground. Guy Cogetto. Ewan hit hard. He was lined up there by Luke Sweeney, the captain. Tries scoring the first half. He's seen Ewan coming and I'm coming. It's picked up by Adrian Cummins.
Quinn is some warrior.
Yeah, Quinn is for a man. He mightn't be huge in stature. Well, he still isn't a small man, but
there was about 6 stone in the difference.
He has no problem going at it. And Brendan Coyne is in there, and Ewan will send Sligo down the pitch. And they'll watch one, they just want to get out their own territory, but that looks like that's going to fall nicely for Bradley Nealon. I see in the ball. Is Bradley Nealon. He got his arm taped up at one of the water breaks because he was holding the bit. Sligo up quick.
Hannigan is
Brian West.
done well,
Brings ground. Brian West can't get away there. Penalty, yeah. I don't know. Could he get away? He seemed to be trapped in. And it's a penalty for not rolling away against Brian West.
It's hard at the best of times, but in the last few minutes it's tough.
We talked about Calvary's cuteness. Maybe he was held in there a bit, but
I have a feeling he may have been.
Yeah. Said no harm when it goes for you.
That's it.
Oh, Craig McCormick for his work fix today, but he'll chase it up. He's the first man chasing it. Along with John Luskin. Guy Cogetto is up after this.
White coming in.
Oh, Billy McFadden, a hooker trying to catch. Gary Owens, mightn't end well. Cuba. Enda Gavin. James O'Hare out wide. Hubert Galvary has it. I don't know how James offloaded that. Hubert's hit hard. Sent back. And he's holding on. And that could be a Ballina penalty again. No. He's let them wait. Brendan Coyne to Michael Moore. That's a big hit. The hits are going in now with 10 minutes left. And I think players have decided I'm not leaving anything on this pitch today. You don't know when you're going to play rugby again with the way things there. They're going up. Guy Cogetto. There's that step. Here's Pedro Bengalo. Big Pedro.
Put down by Boland.
Put down by Boland, who's come into this game. The two number threes, the opposing number threes there. Brendan Coynan wants that ball quick. Sligo are calling for that wide. Oh, knocked forward behind the Gavin.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't the best pass by Ewan to him because he was being lined up before that.
I think it's McCormick actually.
Yeah,
made
it's
up for
McCormick
there
who
by a
was
good
disappointed with that
tackle,
last kick for his penalty, but he's made up for it a bit there. Yeah. So scrum Ballina, and the intensity is ratcheted up a bit here.
It does. I just had that feeling it would. They both want to finish big, so you'd have to admire McCormick. Poor kick to touch, but he got back into it and just got on with it and made that big tackle. Made the big difference there.
Yeah, we're into the last 10 here in Heffernan Park. It's Sligo 36, Ballina 14. So in terms of the result today, it might be out the window in terms of winning, but
it's still very interesting.
Still very interesting. Right, it's Craig Trimble. It's getting ready to come back on over there. The walking wounded. Men need to come off as Ross O'Boyle is doing his shoulder rolls. His third they've mentioned. We better come on the pitch soon enough if he's going to at all. And penalty Sligo in the scrum. Going down the far side. Ref calls, yeah. Sligo probably edge the scrum, Michael.
Yeah, and that would have been expected, to be honest. But yeah, Ballina is just still learning in that regard, I suppose.
So there's a sub there. The subs are on. Cuba has gone off, replaced by Ross O'Boyle in the front row, and Craig Trimble has replaced Adrian Commons. Good
nice
shift again from Adrian, who just returned to rugby. Calder St Joseph's GEA player. Yeah, nice kick again from Ewan Brown. He's solid off the boot. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he seems to put no effort into it, and it just goes where he wants it.
Let's see what James O'Hare does now. Much change packs. Well, Sligo probably more so than Ballina. Ballina have Chris Wright and Alan Duffy on the pitch now. James's throw. Who's up? Chewy over him.
It's not every day Billy McFan wins
and
a
Billy
line
McFan, I tell you, he's picked up some ball recently, and he's looking for he looks straight for Ewan Brown there, and that's a penalty. Ballina and Niall Keane tries to go short, and they'll be pinged for that. Sligo will, and we'll say yellow card for Craig Trimble. He may hold his hands up all he wants. And that was a quick cameo from Craig Trimble just off the bench. He's back off again.
Jeez, McFan is in great form. He must have the soul for soul to the Sligo lad. He's playing well.
So, Craig Trimble, he's not gone off the pitch. There was a yellow card shown.
Good kick from
Sorry, it was Pedro Bangallo pinged for that one. Well, he didn't disservice to Craig Trimble. Thanks to Terence O'Connor for that. Pedro Bangallo's day is over. His trip to Ballina will finish on the sideline. So, Sligo on to 14 for the second time in the game.
Pedro has done well anyway.
Pedro has done well. He's done his shift. As that line now goes Sligo's way, and Brian West is there to pick that up. Brendan Coynan. James O'Hare carries. Head down, carried. Ewan Brown cleared the lines here. I just spotted a little, it was lazy. Nonchalant is the word. And Neelan does pick it up well. Ross O'Boyle knocks on. Ross O'Boyle, oh my God, he's sent into next week. Wow, he didn't seem to the ball there. He's picked it up though. He's got that well. Brendan Neelan was leaving. He left his mark there. That was a big hit.
Gone out on the
full. Out in the full.
Yeah. Here this side if they had moved the ball.
I thought Ewan Brown's his lazy little nonchalant kick was going to hit touch, but Neelan done well to catch it down his shoe.
And
his shoelaces.
Neelan, very good player, and when he gets a run, he's very good.
He left a hit in there as well.
But now shorten line out.
36-14. 5 minutes to go here. To go short.
Hannigan
That's picked up by Thomas Hannigan. Yeah. He must be close to the touchline there. Ballina will be looking for another try here. Picked up by Chris Ryan. He's made an impact since he's come on the pitch. Niall Keane, another man who has. He scored a try. Ballina second. They're good hands. Here goes Ronan Malloy. Guy holds him up. Enda Gavin went low. Guy went high. And Guy's over that. And is he getting a penalty? Oh no, the refs get your hands off that. Oh, Brian West left something on that. Here's Cian Quinn. Good by Cal, and Philip Carter's over it. Does he have strength? John Liskin's there. Yeah, they've done well.
Yeah.
Holding on to, and it's a bit, Philip Carter doesn't like that. Dara White involved there. But that,
ref was probably right.
Good D from Sligo, yeah. A combination of Cal Goddard and Philip Carter there. Turn it over. And Sligo clear the lines again here. Ewan Brown, Sligo going to finish this game with 14. Pedro Bangallo. Southern Ewan into the drain with that kick. Seen Philip Carter in the drain earlier, but that was when he's scoring a try.
Gary Cavan,
Right
the
in the
big prop,
corner.
is on for Ballina, back from injury. Great to see you. The
Proper
beast
right.
from Bunnyconlon, they call
The
him.
beast of Bunnyconlon.
Yeah. Big man, he's a roofer. Big man to be on
He's
the
a
roof.
big man on the roof. Hope he wasn't the beast that would scare Chris the sheep all those years ago. But the beast from Ballyconnon, they call him Gary Kavanagh, number 18, prop, is on for Ballina. Russell Boyd wants to give some. The ball's not even got back yet. The players getting too excited. The intensity has ratcheted up a bit now. There's been a few big hits. And they were so excited they forgot the ball. It's out the drain anyway.
Great to see it's so competitive in the last few minutes.
36-14, score-wise game over, but there's still a lot to play for here. These lads, like ourselves, like you at home, probably don't know, will we get live sport again next few weeks?
Well, that's the thing.
So I'll enjoy these last few minutes. And James O'Hare with a good throw, and that's good. Good lift, good hands. You're out, Ewan Brown. He wanted to kick 3 or 4 times there. And I think the way that's lovely, yeah. He was nearly egging his other backs on there, the way he was holding it out and moving his boot forward to get after it. Yeah, went well, and Ewan Brown really spots the space well there.
Oh, that was a fabulous kick. Yeah. Must be heartening for the Sligo forwards to see that. They just rumble up to.
Well, that's it. It's a real confidence booster. Makes their job a bit easier. Now it's their job to contest. Nah, it worked well enough the last time, is it?
Yeah. The wind is gone too, so.
Thomas Hannigan, big lock, claimed the last time, and
gets
he's
it again,
claimed again. I don't know what it was meant for him, but he's driven back.
Yeah.
Sligo have driven him right back here. About 5 metres out. Could be a bit closer even. Ballina try and carry. Big hits going in there. Russell Boyle over that.
Ross would love to get a try here.
Well, he would after that. I think that hit. Actually, and I presume he's going to be in Ballina a few times over the next coming years.
Yeah, I reckon he was seen around the place. Yeah. Super exit though from McCormick.
Good exit, very good from McCormick. And we talked about his kicking a touch. It has been a feature of the game today. So we tick towards the closing stages here in Heffernan Park. Of course, this game brought to you by Elite Sport Video. Aaron Tansey, Tumble Jungle in Ballina, and Sligo Rugby, Sligo RFC, which are sponsors to Garvogue, Anderson's, Glasshouse, Cosgrove Centra. So, big hello to everyone listening at home.
If people can't be here, next best thing, isn't it?
Well, that's it. It's great on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a good throw. Oh, he's gone crooked a little bit. Yeah, probably did. James O'Hare was disappointed with that.
Very hard to throw. The ball, as well as the wind, the ball is kind of slippery today.
Just went through good hands with a downhill. But anyways, it's another crooked line-out, which has been probably a feature of the game today. Shouts of standards there. I'm not sure which club team was shouting that, but it shows they don't want to drop the standards as co-captain Jim Dowdhill has gone off. And Kuba is back on the pitch.
So probably.
Yeah. Kuba goes back into the scrum. Empty the tank is shouted. A few of them running on fumes at the minute.
Oh my God. Yeah. We'd have to admire both sides now for their effort to put in.
Well, it's been non-stop, that's for sure.
That's a fact.
36-14 to score. That's a good
scrum
Ballina.
Ballina.
Very good scrum Ballina. That's a very good scrum Ballina. Yep, it is.
They'll
and
be
they'll be
delighted
happy
with that. They'll be delighted with that. Especially a new front row. They'll be really happy with that. Yeah.
Or now is their chance maybe to get into the Sligo half and put pressure on again.
Yeah, down the line.
Cormac, has he got it? He has. It's a good kick. It's a very good kick.
Very good kick.
And he's kicked well today. From the boot, hitting touch. Maybe just only one probably has gone wrong. But then percentages aren't too bad.
The Bunnyconlon man has a bit of difference there in the front row. I think he's a powerful guy. He's played AIL very well for the last few seasons.
He's a big unit, all right.
Yeah.
Man up still. Well contested by Kuba, but Niall Kane should pick that up. He does. Brian West is shouting out like a scarecrow out the hands out, trying to scare him and 10 to pass, and there is the beast. He carries his first bit of contact with ball in hand. Thomas Hannigan picks, and I will say this will be kept in hand the whole way if they can. I know it's a long, long way to go. Here we go. Alan Duffy replacement, and there's that beast again. They're feeding him well, and Bunnyconlon, he's a big man. He's well here. Niall Keane Craig McCormick. Good hands. Thomas Hannon comes hand. But Duffy has it. Dara White, has it. There's complaints there from Sligo. Don't worry, Enda Gavin. Shouts from Kern here. Just outside the 22, Sligo 22. Ballina finishing well. Oh, and Craig Trimble, is he called offside? He's going to see the bin as well. Well,
you got him.
I seen into the future there. I called Craig Trimble with a yellow card earlier when it was Pedro Mangallo, but he has got one here.
It was hard to blame him.
He was well up. He threw a boot to the ball down with the left foot, I'd say. He'll be doing any kicking practice soon, but Sligo going to finish at 13 here, it seems. Although Pedro was trying to get back on the pitch, I think.
He seems to be arriving back.
Yeah. And with lots of things he might get on at this line out. I see John Kane, the far side, shouting.
Yeah, Ballina finishing on the front foot.
Finishing front foot, certainly, yeah.
And he's putting Pedro back again, I think.
He's told him, sit down.
Yeah. He's still in detention.
Alan Duffy will throw in here, Billy fans. Shift is done. Just a good shift from Billy.
Retain possession, here's the thing for
that. That is the thing. As the sun shines down here again in Ballina. Sligo lead 36-14. In the closing stages here.
Yeah, Sweeney.
They've done well. Sligo down to 13 players. Craig Trimble and Pedro Mangallo are in the bin. And this is rumbling on. Is that brought down? We're not far away here at all, the far side, and trying to make out where it is. And the big shouts are in Sligo. They're happy. Yeah. And the ref has called it. Well, I've been
that must be it, yeah.
They've done well. And the ref called it, so Sligo finish on a high defensively. But that's it in Hefner Park. Sligo 32, Ballina 14. Entertaining game, Michael.
Oh, very entertaining, right to the end. You'd have to admire both teams, and the result was correct. Sligo, the more seasoned, better, more dangerous team, but Ballina, the character they show is nothing unusual. They showed it in the final quarter there. Sligo won it in the third quarter with 3 tries, so you know they're the top team in Connacht, as I said, and they showed it here today, so best of luck to them.
Yeah, Sligo showed it there. Ballina started the game very well. Sligo responded. I said maybe that bit of experience did show through in the end, and that third quarter, 3 tries just after that time. Yeah. Really good. And a hat-trick from Cal Goddard. He's hard caught. They say you get to make a wish if you catch him. It's like that. He had a hat-trick to pull away. So
you definitely wouldn't hold him anyway.
Ballina responded well though after the third water break. Very well. And we spoke about just winning that last quarter, and they did 7-0.
You know, and they'll take a lot from that. So, you know, that's the way it is with Ballina at the moment. Building for January, I think, and making no secret of that. So, look at Sligo well deserved their win, but Ballina will take a lot from it too.
Definitely stand-up players on both sides. And Callum Quinn, he started the game excellently for Ballina, made a few line breaks, and his loss, it was pretty big.
It's big, particularly because he was replacing another really experienced player, Alex Carduff. So without the two of them, it was a big loss for Ballina. But that's squad sport, and that's it. You know, your third week in elite sport, so third week in a row.
That's it. And they're due to go 4 weeks against Galwegians next week. Sligo side, stand-up performance from Ewan Brown. Galway and Cal Goddard, of course. Philip Carter dotted down as well. So they'll be happy. They're 3 from 3. They're off for 2 weeks now. They're due to be back on the 17th of October. But we'll give a final thank to our sponsors.
Absolutely.
Elite Sport Video, Disco and Aaron Tansey, Tumble Jungle, Ballina, the Garrow Vogue, Andersons, Glasshouse, Cosgrove Centre, Marboy, Rafferty and Co. Insurance. He at home, thanks for listening from Heffernan Park. Finished here, Sligo 36, Ballina 17.